You've got 4 engines to choose from in the X1, and as you might expect for an SUV, 3 of them are diesels. Kicking things off is the 18D, which with 148 brake horsepower feels perfectly powerful enough in the X1. It's nice and responsive from low down in the rev range, making the car ideal around town. In fact, it's our pick of the range. Next up is the 187 brake horsepower 20D engine, which we've got in this car, and then the 228 brake horsepower 25D above that. Both feel pleasantly fast, and the 25D is rapid enough to compete with most hot hatchbacks. If you won't be doing enough miles to justify a diesel, then the 189 brake horsepower 20i engine is your sole option. You can opt for either a 6-speed manual gearbox or an 8-speed automatic. Go for the auto and you'll enjoy smooth changes up and down. Most engines can be had with either front or four-wheel drive, and unless you'll be climbing any mountains, we'd stick with the former. The X1's ride is slightly stiffer than you'll find in most other SUVs, but that seems in keeping with its sporting remit. You can specify adaptive dampers, which allow you to adjust the suspension at the touch of a button. Handling is where the X1 really begins to shine. Its steering is nicely weighted, making it easy to place on the road. It's even enjoyable to drive at speed. In fact, it's more fun to drive quickly than most of its rivals. The diesel engines do tend to sound a bit gruff though if they're pushed hard, but more worrying is the amount of tyre noise generated at speed. At 70 miles an hour, it's enough to cause you to raise your voice. Driving the BMW X1 though is mostly a good experience, but what's it like inside? In the next part of the review, we'll look at its interior in more detail.